It smells like banza. Good morning. It is Saturday, 8 on the dot. Look at that. I'm having my morning smoothie that I literally drink every single morning. Then I'm gonna take Cleo on her nice long walk of the morning. Then we have so much to do today, guys. Like, I'm just looking around my apartment. I think today might be the day that we get our closet in order because it's starting to give me anxiety. Like, when I'm picking out what to wear, it's a disaster. We also need to take care of the patio furniture. I have trash that needs to be taken out. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my smoothie and take the little girl out on her walk, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. We need to knock this all out. I don't know about the patio furniture. I might have to task grab at that because that just drove me crazy. Maybe we could try one more time. All right, so this is pretty much it right now. I did get the shower curtain figured out. I got this one from TJ Maxx. I like it. It's neutral, but it just fits my vibe. You guys saw these little trinkets in one of my recent videos. Love this tray. I like the gray towels. So boring, like such boring stuff. I got these from TJ Maxx, these little face towels. So I need to get these washed and figure out if I want to keep them in like a basket or just a drawer. And then these are just what I'm going to go ahead and open and lightly use. I don't have that much stuff to organize, but I want to make sure it's not just all like, you know, thrown in there. And then also I bought these from TJ Maxx, but these are going back. I do not like the color on the floors. I'm thinking we should just do something that goes more with like this type of beige. All right, here's our little update. Honestly, it's so funny. It's like, why do we feel so much better when everything is just contained? It's all the same stuff. It's just more contained. I used another one to organize some of the stuff that I already had under there. But the thing is, guys, I have so many more cosmetics that are in a big plastic bag in my closet. So this is just very temporary because I know that when I pull out all that other skincare, it's all gonna get like, you know, mumbled and jumbled. So just temporary. And then I got cleaning stuff under there. I'm pretty sure I did mention in the last vlog, I want to get a nice big piece of art for above here. And that will be kind of like the centerpiece of the bathroom. That's why I'm keeping everything else neutral, but I'm definitely thinking some kind of coastally art piece, like nothing too out there, but like, you know, I have the coastally palm shower curtain and like all the teal accents in here, which by the way, I've already shown this on my channel. I'm just obsessed. Like, it's so cute. By the way, quick sofa update. I love it. It's so comfortable. It's such a good size. Cleo loves it. It's so cozy. I had the coziest little TV sesh on here this morning. I could stay here, but ultimately I know I should get outside again because I always feel so great after that. So we're gonna go to the pool. I'm gonna charge you guys up because my battery's about to die. And then tonight we are gonna take care of the closet because that closet, baby, it needs some work. We can only go up from here, so that's a good thing. I am back from the pool. That was so lovely. Just basking out there. Hi, come here. I know, come here. I need to get showered up and then we're gonna have a nice productive evening. I had a really good time at the pool. I did laps, which was nice, and the pool is kind of shaded, so I didn't have to be in the sun the whole time, and then I let myself get some sun, and then I sat in this kind of like table area, and I did some planning and journaling, and it was just really good for me. I loved it. So that's great, but let's go wash up and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. We're gonna have such a good productive evening, and I'm also excited because we're gonna make such a good dinner tonight. I have some ground beef. As you guys know, I cooked a lot of beef in Korea, so I'm gonna try to reincorporate it back in my diet. I have not been eating a lot of beef here. I've just been sticking to chicken and eggs. Guys are looking for a new moisturizer. I could tell you 1,000 reasons why this one is it. Just so good. think this is an obvious one, but hands down, one of the things I'm the most thankful for when it comes to my time in Korea is everything it taught me about skincare, and it's just something I'm really going to pay a lot of attention to for the rest of my life and be very diligent about. It literally takes, what, 5 minutes to do, and it's a tiny financial investment. Just, I'm so grateful for that aspect, and also other health benefits that I've learned in Korea, and you know, having an active lifestyle there. I really appreciated that because that's just a habit that I have now, and so I'm always feeling excited to walk here. But you know, it's not like that for everyone. Some people, I'm sure, get back to the States and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I have my car. All right, it is finally closet go time. I still can't get over how much light my bedroom gets, and I mean, this little girl is just absolutely loving life. Okay guys, this is my closet. It's been a lot. I've just been really focusing on getting the other areas ready, and I'm glad I shifted my focus to that because ultimately I spend like 5 minutes in here in total just like picking out what I'm wearing, but it's gotten to the point that I like dread coming in here to pick out my clothes. So it's time. We're gonna get this stuff put away. My top priority is getting the suitcase and the drawers unpacked because those are like my most regularly worn clothes, and then in the bags I have not really been reaching for these as much. I'm going to prioritize putting these clothes on hangers, and then these we'll just see if we have enough hangers for them. Definitely need to have some kind of drawer system in here as well, so let me know if you guys have any recommendations. I could obviously fit something right here in my bedroom if I wanted to have a cute little small dresser, or I could do something shorter in here. There's space right here for a dresser. Do you guys want to know what's crazy? These bags smell like my Korea apartment, obviously, because they're filled with clothes from there. It smells like Busan. And it's funny because I guess my smell never changed between my Busan beach house and then my last house, because when I smell this, it also smells like my beach house in Busan. So that is really funny. Everything's going very well. I have not been distracted at all. I've just been like going at it. I will update you guys in a second, but something funny. I have like several plastic bags filled with clothes that I'm actually not even putting out. These are summer clothes, but I haven't reached for them at all over the past couple months since I've been back. So I might be doing another little clothing declutter because you guys know I just don't like holding on to clothes that I don't wear. I'm just going through all these bags and seeing like, what do I want to keep? A lot of this stuff I do want. It's like my nice pajamas. But some of it, I'm like, I am not gonna wear that stuff anymore, so. Okay, the official time is 7:03. 1 hour later, we are pretty much done. So funny, I have like no clothes hung up. I mean, obviously I told you guys I'm leaving a lot of them in bags because I think a lot are gonna get donated. So I just hung up what I'm realistically wearing these days, and then I do have a good amount of stuff that has to get washed over there, but none of that stuff is really hanging stuff. It is just mostly pajamas and workout stuff, and then just some very casual clothes. I honestly just wear athleisure. And then I have some bags. I went ahead and threw a bunch of my workout stuff and pajamas down here just for temporary until I have a dresser, and then purses, some camera stuff, some shoes, and then just a whole bunch of storage stuff. But now I am so happy that I don't have a bunch of just like stuff piled up. So much beauty organization that has to be done. I'm gonna save that for the next video though, because I already know this video is probably getting long. I am about ready to wind down for the night, but before I do, I wanted to take care of these two little projects because I know if I don't do them right now, I'm gonna put them off. Back in Korea, I actually had an LED light strip that I had ordered online and I never put it up. It just sat in my house for like a year. So we're not doing that again. That's so embarrassing, but you can tell what this is, and then this is just to cover up the cord. What should we watch? Huh? Let's watch. Good afternoon. It has been a very lovely, productive day of just getting stuff done around the house. I really enjoyed my little TV sesh earlier this morning. I was putting some stuff away here in the kitchen and I realized I never showed you the plates and the bowls that I ordered online, and I've been posting more food content to Instagram, so I got some questions from a couple of you guys just wondering where did I get them. Very happy to say I got these on Amazon. They were super cheap and I love them, so highly recommend if you're looking for like a new set. It came with big plates, small plates, and then some of the bigger and smaller bowls. And I think I got like a 4 count of everything, so perfect for, you know, my small household. But yeah, I'll have these linked below. Highly recommend. They are actually very nice. Okay, and then also, I have a question for you guys. This is so embarrassing, but I genuinely feel like you guys always have great advice, and I know somebody out there is gonna give me excellent tips. I bought a set of these really nice stainless steel pans. These are from Cuisinart, okay? I got a set of 3. They all look like this. They're just different sizes. And I'm scared to use these. I literally have not used a single one. I've been just cooking everything with my little cheap TJ Maxx pan because I'm so scared to scorch these, because everything I read online is talking about how it's so hard to cook on stainless steel, and on top of that, I am not used to cooking on a electric stove. That's been a really weird transition for me because, you know, I cooked with a gas stove for 6 years. Believe it or not, it is very different cooking on the two. If you've ever cooked gas versus electric, you would know. So please, if anybody has any tips on how I can not ruin my nice new pans, just as far as like working with heat and like oil. I don't like to cook with oil. That's the issue. I just cook with water usually. I think with stainless steel, don't you have to add oil? I don't know. I'm confused. So anyways, let me know. And then I also got this from TJ Maxx. So this was not in that set, but it matches obviously. And I love this. I like to just kind of keep them displayed up on the stove. It looks kind of nice. Okay, now speaking of advice, it's time that I ask you guys about the bar stool situation. I've just been busy getting so many other things that I have not had any time to even really like think about bar stools I want to get. I had some pictures saved, but I figured I would ask you guys. So if this was your home, what would you go for? My parents were really nice to give me a couple of these fold-up ones just for the meantime, but I'm definitely ready to get something nicer. I'm sure you guys can kind of tell by now, but I just get really bad decision fatigue when it comes to buying stuff for my house. I don't know if you remember, but in Korea, I couldn't figure out what bar stools I wanted, so I literally just went with plain white, and they looked super sterile, and I ended up regretting it, but I didn't really feel like getting new ones back then. So I want to make sure that the ones I get now are nice. I think it's also important to take into consideration what it looks like from this angle, because obviously you walk in and you have a couple different tones of wood. So would you guys go for a darker tone of wood like that on the bar stool, or a lighter tone of wood like the TV console. So let me know about that. And then my final question for recommendations is vacuum. I don't want to get the Dyson just because that's not something I really want to spend a lot of money on, but obviously you don't want to go super cheap when it comes to vacuum. So I figured I'd ask you guys, if you have any recommendations. I have the like vinyl style floor, and then I do have my big rug. So something that could go on like both styles of floors would be super great. What better way to wrap up this video than by unboxing our new blanket. I have been ordering more stuff like this, but obviously we're gonna have more moving vlogs, so you guys will slowly see all the new stuff I'm getting. But this is something that I've been really eager to open up. Our first new blanket of the new house, and it is this one that I have just been eyeing for such a long time, and oh my goodness, this looks so cozy. I'm gonna have to definitely wash it first before I snuggle up with it. I'm so tempted to just like snuggle up with it right now, but I'm not gonna. This is very cute. You guys will see me style it in our next moving vlog, but very excited about this, and I like the color too. It's just like a beige, and it's nice because beige will go very nicely with the colorful toss pillows I plan on getting for the sofa. I made a couple notes that I wanted to touch on first because I knew I would forget to talk about them. First, patio furniture is built. That got built today. I did not film it getting built, but I will show you guys that in the next video, and we're gonna do like a whole patio styling segment because as of right now I need like a rug, I need lights, like more cute little things to put out there, like a nice candle and stuff like that. So we have a long way to go on the patio, but I wanted to update you on that furniture. And the other thing is just that there's still so much to do around the house. Like every little thing I look at, I'm like, oh, I gotta take care of that, take care of that. But that is just the fun thing about moving, is it's all, you know, a work in progress, and you guys will see things happen in future videos. But even like the closet today, I wanted to mention it's definitely not done. That was just kind of like our starting point and making things less overwhelming. I thought it would be fun if we do a little lows and highs of living alone, because if you guys aren't familiar, if you're new here, you might not know, this is my first time living alone as an adult in the States, because in college I always had roommates, and then I went to Korea for 6 years. I just got back, so it's a very kind of like new situation I'm in. I love chatting with you guys about these things, but I have a tendency to talk too much and just ramble, so I'm gonna keep these short and sweet. Let me share with you guys the 3 highs that I wrote down. First is my routine has been on point. I love the way that I just get out of bed early in the morning. I don't hit snooze. I'm at the gym early. I love my mornings. I love my little lunch breaks. I like how I'm able to stay focused in my apartment really well when I'm working. So just the routine has been really great. The next high is I have been loving trying all the new things, just like going to new cafes, new workout classes, seeing new faces just out and about. And I know in this video, you guys just kind of saw me in the house mostly, but I have been filming a week in the life video, and you guys will see me out and about much more, and I show you guys around like the area I'm living in now. So just wait a few more days on that. The last high I wrote down is that I'm finally enjoying short form content. Don't worry, long form will always be my baby, but you know, short form content popped off 4+ years ago, and I never could really get into it, but I've really been enjoying it here. I don't know if it's just the area, the space I'm in, but I've been doing YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Reels, so that's just been a really fun new thing that this new place has given me the chance to do. Okay, time for the lows. I'm not even gonna lie, these were hard to find because I'm sure these are the types of things that you kind of pick up on more over time. But the 3 that I could think of starting off is I just miss my friends being able to stop by. In Korea, I was really lucky, and I had a couple of really close friends that lived right by me, and they would just stop by for sometimes like morning coffee, or we'd do dinners at my house, we'd go on walks, and I miss that. I do have friends that live here, but I would just have to drive to their house, so I miss having friends in a walking vicinity. But the good thing about that is I can make friends that live around here, so that's exciting. The next low, and this is such a joke, like this isn't even like serious, but errands have to be way more thought out here, meaning if I need something, I can't just like jump out of my house real quick and be there and then be home within 10 minutes. I remember in Korea, I would be getting ready to go out or something, and I would notice that I needed a like new brow pencil, and I could just kind of like run downstairs to Daiso because Daiso was right under my house. I can't do that here because, you know, I can walk to cafes and workout classes and stuff like that, but we don't have a Daiso I can just walk to here. Honestly, like there were a lot of times I would just run downstairs to go to the grocery store in Korea to pick up an ingredient, and I can't do that here. We don't have a grocery store like right downstairs. It would probably be more of like a 20-minute walk, which is still fine, but in Korea it would be like a 30-second walk to the grocery store. Okay, the final low is, well, this one actually is more of a serious one. It's finding the balance and being kinder to myself about productivity as somebody who works for herself. I often will be kind of hard on myself because sometimes I feel like I didn't do enough in a day. I can sometimes just be down on myself and hard on myself, and sometimes I tell myself like, oh, you're not working fast enough, you're not getting enough done, you can't make enough content in enough time, and I have got to be nicer to myself about that. And that's not like really related to living in this apartment, but that's just something that comes with like this new chapter in my life, you know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to push out more content, so I need to find balance and make sure I'm doing a good job of that so that I don't crash out and get burnt out. But it's okay, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed those. Obviously none of them were super serious or anything to worry about, but I always do love having the chance to just sit down with you guys and update you on how I'm doing. I really enjoyed filming this video for you guys. It's been so fun seeing things slowly come together. I've had to spend a lot of time on my computer and stuff working and editing, but I have full intentions of getting the living room wrapped up probably within the next week or so. I want to get my photography up, maybe get one small piece of filler furniture, get our plant, and a side table, and that's really all I need for here. And then obviously I told you guys we're gonna do the bedroom closer to fall because that's not really a big priority for me right now. So we shall see what all happens, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I just want to say thank you for the support. I would not be right here, sitting right here, if it weren't for you guys, and I genuinely mean that. So all of your love and support means the world to me. As I mentioned, I have more real life content coming soon that is not really related to moving, so just like me going out and showing you guys around town, so just be on the lookout for that. But that's about it. I love you, and I'll see you very soon in the next vlog. Bye guys. Night night.